welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about Tropical Depression 15E in the East Pacific. This one kind of flew under the radar, so we're going to be taking a look at it today and all of its potential impacts as well as intensity. So let's start off here with the current stats. So Tropical Depression 15E currently has maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, minimum central pressure of 1,007 millibars, and is moving west-northwest at 5 miles per hour. Let's start off down here with the warnings and cone. So this cone does show this will become a tropical storm throughout the day on Tuesday or Wednesday, and this is all in the time zone that the storm occurs. So this would be either mountain or Pacific time. Then throughout the day on Thursday and into Friday, this does become a short-lived hurricane before going back to a tropical storm, before going post-tropical as a post-tropical depression on Sunday. So moving on here to the arrival time of winds, with wind speed probabilities turned on, you can see here that most of the impacts do include the southern tip of Baja California, possibly the very eastern part of the island getting a little bit more, maybe the western island getting a little bit more, but not the center. Very western Mexico could be in some impacts here, as well as some islands off the coast. Highest chances of tropical storm force winds are from now until Thursday 8 a.m. earliest arrival time. So that's about it. So let's move on. Here is the current satellite imagery showing a pretty large area of low pressure. And you can see the center right there. So a pretty good looking storm here. Has good rotation around the center, has good structure, has some thunderstorm activity primarily on the eastern side of the storm, but there is outer bands around most of the storm. So definitely could become a tropical storm even after a couple hours after posting this. So definitely a good looking storm there as a tropical depression, most likely going to become a tropical storm in the next 24 hours, definitely. So we are up to Olaf here, so we are starting to get toward the bottom half of the East Pacific names here. So we do have to keep watching the East Pacific, as it has been pretty active so far this year. Current storm information, starting off with our global and hurricane models, showing a kind of defined track up to the northwest, and then right around 22 to 24 degrees north, taking a turn toward the west. So we do have some stragglers here, taking it west, northwest right off the bat, or having a curl inland toward Baja California early, but those are the outliers in the scenario. GEFS does take it on that curve right around 24 degrees north, and then has another hook around right around 121 degrees west. GEPS has it starting off going west-northwest, mostly a fish storm at this point, and taking a turn toward the west-southwest around 20 degrees north and 117 degrees west, approximately. And intensity guidance, most of the models show this becoming at least a mid to high-grade tropical storm, with a few topping out at Category 1 hurricane. Some models do show this straggling down in the low tropical storm force range, and then we have other models that have it shooting back up. So the average, or the most consistent intensity, shows it around mid-grade to high-grade tropical storm, or very low-grade Category 1 hurricane, and right around 48 to 60 hours from now, starting to decline in strength. Here is the European ensemble, taking that sharper turn toward the southwest at around 24 degrees north and 116 degrees west. And finally, the HWRF hurricane model. Let's take a look at this storm. So right now, kind of disorganized, but the storm does get its act together pretty quickly here throughout the day on Wednesday and could even become a hurricane late night tonight, or late night on the 8th, early morning on the 9th, and could stay that way for a little bit before eventually on the 10th deforming back into a tropical storm and kind of getting dismantled on the 11th here as it gets pretty far to the north here, 24 degrees north. We usually see 20 degrees north as kind of the benchmark for storms starting to fall apart, and this storm kind of follows that, but not to the same degree as other storms. We see storms that completely get dismantled right around that 20 degrees north line. It's just that they move further north, they run out of warm water, and they don't have any more fuel, so they do disintegrate. So let's go all the way back and take a look at our wind speeds. So right now, no major winds, but that does change here as we are moving through Wednesday and into Thursday. We see high tropical storm force strength, even into hurricane force strength here for a little bit before this does go back to a tropical storm and eventually a tropical depression. So that is it for this storm, all the information that we have currently. So what do you think is going to happen with this storm? Do you think we see another hurricane in the East Pacific? Do you think that Baja California will be impacted by this storm? Comment in the comment section down below. But if you like this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. And that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.